You've been thinking about a new hairdo, the big chop, maybe bangs, or go full platinum. One wrong move and you're living with it for 6 months. Or you're wig shopping. Don't do it. Let AI take the risk for you first. I'm Kim Commando for Consumer Cellular. Over 50, get one line with unlimited talk, text, and data for $35 a month. Switch today and save $50. ConsumerCellular.com/Kim. It's your mirror and your friend that will let you know if the style's for you or not. Open Google's Gemini or ChatGPT. Upload a picture of the hairstyle you want and a selfie. Then say, give me the haircut from the other photo, but keep my face exactly the same. Seconds later, you're staring at yourself with somebody else's haircut. Pro tip, regenerate the results a few times if the first attempt looks a little rough. Hairlines glitch first. Found your look? Send the picture straight to your stylist. They'll thank you for that. Hashtag try before you die. Give me 5 minutes every morning and you'll be tech ahead with my free newsletter. Sign up at getkim.com.
Coming up, Stacey runs a nonprofit in Ohio, but every year she dreads the hours that she has to spend on just getting her financial reports done. So Kim has a fix that will save her time, sanity, and won't break the budget. That's next.
Stacey in Columbus, Ohio. Welcome aboard, Stacey. Glad to have you with us.
Well, I am so excited to meet you. I got to be honest, this is the first time I have ever heard your show, and I've been enjoying listening to it. And the reason I found you is because I'm part of a writers group, and we have a woman that teaches us tech. And I said, how do you know all this about these AI scams and stuff? And she's like, well, I listen to Kim Commando. And
I love that.
Yeah. And I was like, I've got to listen to her. And I had this, I said, do you think ChatGPT could help me with these financial reports? And she's like, that would be a good question for Kim Commando. So I got on your website, and they said, if you ask them your question, they'll get back with you. I thought, no way, really? And they sure did. So now
that's
I get to talk
awesome.
to you.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
So welcome aboard. Glad that you're with us. So tell me what's going on and how can I help you?
Well, let me tell you a little bit about myself first. I am a speaker and author and coach. And at 20 years old, I broke my neck in a diving accident. Yeah, so what I did since then, actually, I've become a wheelchair athlete. I've done marathons.
Wow.
And, it's really a great ministry. And I've also been able to be a chaplain, which is like a minister, to the Paralympics every so often. And I've been
Stacey, that is amazing.
Remember?
That is so. I'm so proud of you for doing all that. That's it really is incredible.
Hearing your story makes me realize how big of a loser I am.
Yes,
appreciate that.
So I like to take what I've learned over all these 30-some years to teach people resilience and hope and perseverance so they can accomplish their own God-given mission in this life. And so, it's nice to be able to give back. And so
now, have you ever looked at Neuralink?
No, what is that?
Neuralink is Elon Musk's computer chip brain implant. And
oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Isn't that something that you think, you put it in?
Yeah, you think about it, and then, yes. And we actually interviewed one of the first guys that got it, Nolan. He came into the studios. Amazing young man, like you, diving accident. And he with his mind, he plays video games. He's learning foreign languages. He's working online. I mean, this guy is really something. Really something.
Was it supposed to be able to help you move your limbs that you couldn't move?
I think that's where they're going with it. There's been a lot of movement towards that. A lot of things that are progressing towards that. But that technology for you would be really something to really investigate, because now, especially with artificial intelligence, they are making such progress that before would take years and years of research, that now they're being able to do it in just 3 months, 6 months, a year. So if there's any way that you could position and get yourself signed up for any of these things, that would be really something I would encourage you to do.
Thanks. Yeah, I'll look into that.
Okay, so
which, by the way, faster is sort of part of my question here. So, in order to do my ministry, one of the things I have to do every year makes me want to pull my hair out. I have to do these annual reports. What I have to do is I have to put in categories and say, like, I spend this much money on travel, this much money on office, this much money. So to do that, I have to type in every single credit card expense, every single checking expense, all the donors, and it seriously, and I got someone to help me with it. It takes like 7 hours to type in all the information, and then I got to like categorize it. And I'm like super analytical. I want to make it done perfect. So I thought, I wonder if there's a way to like put the bank statements in ChatGPT and they could help me. But then I also, but I don't also want that information out there.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Are you, is your ministry a 501c?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. There's an organization called TechSoup. Have you ever heard of TechSoup?
No.
Okay. It's at TechSoup.org. And what their whole mission is to make tech more affordable for nonprofit organizations. And so really the package that you need, and I know, don't yell at me. I'm just, is QuickBooks, okay? It's like, because with QuickBooks, it's really the gold standard for any type of business. It tracks by fund, ministry, programs. You could have donors. I mean, down to the granular level. And it can also suck in being the technical term of your credit card statements, so that this way you won't necessarily have to type everything in over and over again. Now, with TechSoup, like QuickBooks is probably like $60 a month. And then after that, it's probably $115 a month. But with TechSoup, you can get that at a substantial discount if you are a 501c. Because these major corporations, tech companies, obviously, that they will set aside portions of their revenues to say X is going to be towards 501cs and that we're going to give them discounts. And so you'll find discounts from not just QuickBooks, but other software companies and hardware companies there too.
So TechSoup, do they have like the technology like QuickBooks?
Oh, no, they're going to sell, you're going to buy QuickBooks through them. So you're going to get a discount out on them. So if you
I remember trying to use QuickBooks like years ago, and I don't remember why
maybe it was too hard.
Didn't work out.
I mean, because it is a hassle to learn, and if that being the case, then there's another one I want you to look at. It's called Expensify, and Expensify is really easy. It uses AI to auto categorize expenses, does receipt scanning using your phone. Generates reports automatically. So if QuickBooks is just too much, then look at Expensify. Like I said, it's about $5 a month.
Does your credit and checking information get sucked into that software as well?
I don't think so.
I can't believe you use that term.
You have to be at the highest level of technical acumen.
Oh yeah, I had to Google search what that meant.
And I can tell from Stacey, she was able to understand that.
She got it.
See, you on the other hand had to figure out what the definition was.
Totally clueless.
Stacey, far more intelligent than you, was able to get it automatically.
Sucked in.
Stacey, thank you so much for joining us here on the show. And if you ever need any other help, I'm always here for you. And by the way, that teacher who told you, we need to get that person's name and address so we can send her a whole Kim Commando swag bag, because that is just amazing stuff right there. Okay, you can admit it. No one's going to make fun of you. You love me. Yes, say it out loud. I love Kim Commando. And you can get more of me in a few ways. Number one, join a million folks who get my newsletter every single day. It's free. It's called The Current. And just sign up over at getkim.com. It's 5-star rated, by the way. That's getkim.com. And if you have any questions for me, or if you want to share a story that happened in your life, I love that. Just go to commando.com. I know there's so many commandos. Komando, commando.com. And then there's a big button on the top right. It says Ask Kim. I know. Funny how some things work in tech. Fill out that form, and I read every single note that you send me.